So again, I posted a couple of videos and I said if you study the Quran and read the Quran, and I compared it to this book, if you read on page 160 of this book, and I read on page 160, we'll both understand what's on page 160. Well, I did a little bit of Googling, and I pulled up the bibliography of the different versions of the Quran. So I was right and I was wrong. It depends on which version the people are exposed to. Now, what's interesting is, according to what this article says, the Arabic version of the Quran goes on to say we mostly work with the modern standard edition of the Arabic Quran, the so-called Cairo text, used in nearly all Quran editions currently in print. Occasionally we consult other Arabic versions as well. For details, see, and there's a link. In the English section of Answering Islam, we obviously quote main English translations of the Quran. The below list will provide a more detailed citation of the editions used. Authors of individual articles may use other editions, but at least to the below we have access, either in print or via online editions, and use these in various articles or comparisons or translations found mainly in the Quran version section. Now, it goes on to say the English translations by Muslim. There was one done in 1930, another one done in 1937, another one in 1998, in 1983, in 1981, in 1997 again by a different individual, in 1992, in 1980, in 1955, in 1995, in 1997. And then if you go to translations by non-Muslims, I don't know why that would even be an issue, but there was one done in 64, 97, in 1880, I apologize, in 1997, one back in 1734, one back in 1996. And it lists the various individuals that put these translations together. And it comes back to what I've said in a couple of my videos. It's a matter of interpretation. You can read the same thing and come away with a different interpretation. But there's a lot of parallels, and I don't believe that there's one of them that doesn't talk about laying the sword against the infidel. And I don't believe it's not one of them that doesn't talk about jihad, collecting taxes, and killing them if they don't convert or pay taxes. So there's a whole lot of parallels. And again, what's important is what it starts off with, which is the standard Arabic Quran, the so-called Cairo text, is the one that's nearly in all Quran editions. And this is where these imams can really play on their followers. If they interpret whatever they interpret, and they spew that to cause the radicalization of these followers. Anyway, I'll attach the link. You take a look at it. Tell me what you think. You know what I think, don't you? It's an evil cult designed for one purpose: world domination. You think not? You're not thinking.